Hello and welcome to this edition of Nonfiction Reviews. In this episode, I will be reviewing a book called Do I Have to Wear Black to a Funeral? The book Do I Have to Wear Black to a Funeral by Florence Isaacs goes over 112 etiquette guidelines for the new rules of death. Yes, death is something that will happen to all of us at some point, unfortunately. This book discusses the etiquette do's and don'ts of bereavement and sympathy. It provides the reader with information about what to expect at religious services, how to write a condolence card, and what to say to the bereaved. As the title of the book suggests, it answers questions like, what should you wear at a funeral? Is it okay to talk about the cause of death? What exactly is a eulogy? What to do when visiting the dying? When is texting or email acceptable for condolences? What's the best way to respond when the death is a tragedy or suicide? What is the difference between a funeral and a memorial service? What is expected of someone asked to be a pallbearer? What can someone expect at a Protestant funeral? How should I spread the word about a death to others who know the person? What exactly is cremation? When is attending a funeral or memorial service a must, and when is it optional? What should you expect at a Muslim funeral? What's the difference between a coffin and a casket? What should you expect at a Catholic funeral? How do you talk to someone in hospice? What should you know about cemetery plots? What can someone expect at a Jewish funeral? What are the criteria for selecting eulogy speakers? What should you know about a Buddhist funeral? What does the person need to know about a Hindu funeral service? Is there such a thing as a funeral for pets? How are you to leave your body to science or donate your organs? The book goes over some other things about funeral etiquette that you may have been afraid to ask. These include some other things, such as, can a eulogy be funny? Can I scatter my relatives' ashes in the backyard? Should I place a death notice or an obituary? And what's the difference? If my review of this book has gotten you interested in reading it, feel free to check out a copy of Do I Have to Go Black to a Funeral by Florence Isaacs from the Gwinnett County Public Library.